Hey, good morning, guys. Little update on changes at work. Because everybody loves updates. Some people do. Most people do. I don't know. Anyway, as you can see, I'm wearing a regular shirt. If I'm going to be cutting meat and everything, it does not require me to wear a normal work shirt how I would if I'm just wrapping meat or doing produce. I am completely taken out of produce. I am in the meat department almost full time. I have 37 hours now. So I'm just about there. But unless I'm in the higher ups, I'm pretty much never going to make full time. I've come to that realization. But this is a step in a different direction that I did not anticipate. I prayed and prayed and prayed about it for the past 2 years. Because originally I wanted to be in produce just about full time, and that didn't happen. Maybe at a later date at a different store. I really don't know, but I know that whatever I'm doing now, well, I know what I'm doing now. I need to do it to the best of my ability and to see what the Lord has in store for me. And that's where I'm at right now. Like I said, it's a blessing. I have more hours than what I did before. I think before I only had like a little over 20 hours, which, no, not a little over 20 hours. I think I had maybe close to 30 hours. I have about a whole nother day added. Um, get off work at 3:30. Not bad. Not bad at all. But yeah, just right now I'm in the process of letting my brain catch up with everything that's transpired in a very short amount of time. It's kind of hard to explain the feeling, really. I'm sure some of you definitely know what I'm talking about. Just quick, sudden changes happening, and then you got to have time to process. Your brain needs time to process what just happened and what's going to be happening. And I'm not stressing over it. I'm definitely not stressing over it, and that's the thing. At first, I was thinking that I was probably gonna be stressing over this, but I'm really not. There's no use in stressing over situations that either you can't control or situations that you can control. What's the use in stressing? But this is something, I can take as a positive. Learn what I need to learn all the cuts, because they're training me to be a butcher. And so I'll do meat wrapping part of the time, and I'll do butchering the other part of the time. And same with my other coworker. Same with him. He'll be in the back butchering a little bit more. And the new guy that I was training, he seems to be doing okay. He'll be back this week, and I will train him a little bit more on the wrapping machine. But codes, that's what he needs to remember too. Codes. That's what makes the process a little quicker. And I'm hoping I don't forget codes. But seeing as how I'm still going to also be wrapping, I want to say that's highly unlikely. But hey, hopefully not. I've been doing it for such a long time. And, a lot of people ask me, why don't you go to a chain store? Why don't you go to a chain store? I totally understand that concept, and that's something I'm not saying that I'm completely dismissing at all. For the longest time, it's been more of a matter of convenience. I live in town, so my work is in town. I don't have to travel too far to work. I don't have to work graveyard shifts. I remember working graveyard shifts in my early 20s. I didn't like it. I guess maybe you're not supposed to like it anyway. Some people might. But I'm getting to that point in my life. I'm in my early 40s, and if I had to, I would, because I have a family. But if I have an option, that's not an option I would want. That's you don't have a life. You don't have a normal life. And especially if you have a family, that just makes it all the harder. And so I think that was one of the biggest reasons why I have been at where I've been at for so long. And so it's a good job, you know. It's a grocery store, you know. I mean, I want to say no shortage of work, but I mean, I've seen my share of hours cut, especially over the past few years with the pandemic. But yeah, I mean, we're not do I want to say impervious, or we're vulnerable, you know, when it comes to hours. We're not, you know, our hours can be cut or we can be cut. So like I said, the Lord has definitely blessed me with more hours, and I still want to keep that work family life balance. And that's what's really important, is family. I go to work and I do this for my family. And but I also have to remember to take time out to spend time with my family, because that's who I'm doing this for. They're the ones that matter. But all right, guys, I'll see you on the next video, and I'll speak with you again soon.